smoke.
Don't matter. You got to have a cigar when you've had a baby.
Don't say aught about that in the books Alice has got.
Well, it's tradition when you become a father. Now, I know it's too early to celebrate yet, but I think we should do something to mark your passage into fatherhood.
Oh, I've got to go and see Alice now, but we can smoke on the baby later. I'd like that.
Of course, Sammy. We're never going to be easy in having a baby.
He'll be all right. We'll make sure he is. Take him down to the hospital later.
I'll come too.
No, you stay and rest. You deserve a bit of peace and quiet.
She deliberately bars past the chair to get there first.
Does it matter? You got to the bathroom in the end.
Yeah, only after she used all the conditioner. My hair's gonna be a right mess all day. Well, it looks the same as usual to me.
So much for peace.
Your caesarean's looking okay. Now it'll be a few days before you can move properly.
I hoped I might go to the baby unit today.
You can. The oncology team are coming to talk to you about your NHL first. You'll have to wait for them before you go anywhere.
I want to see my baby.
Your baby's in the best place, Alice. The most important thing you can do for him now is have the treatment you need. Get some rest. I'll let you know when the oncologists arrive.
I wonder how Danny's feeling this morning. He was in a right state, wasn't he?
He was just drunk.
No, I'd say paralytic.
We've all made fools of ourselves on occasions.
Oh, so he's making a fool of himself, was he? Being all over you?
I didn't say that.
Well, I'd have been embarrassed as well. Someone clinging to me like that.
Not embarrassed. Fine, apart from all this clearing up we've got to do, so can we just get on with it, please?
I thought you weren't starting until next week, you.
I figured I'd get moved in so I could hit the ground running on Monday.
Can I give you an hand?
Thanks.
That's all you got?
Pretty much.
Where's all your files and your client list?
Some of it's written down somewhere. Most of it's up here.
How can you possibly run a business like that?
Easy. I get other people to do the running for me.
Alice!
Oh, God. I know I'm not supposed to be out of bed. I'm sick of feeling useless. I want to see my baby.
Look, hold it up along. That baby will be discharged by the time you get to the unit. Can't we get the nurses to take you?
I had to wait for a doctor.
Dad! Perhaps you should wait. They're no best.
It's my baby. Everyone's seen him except me. Don't even... It looks like...
He's dead handsome. Like his dad.
He's been pulling me for months. Suddenly he's gonna miss him.
There's no way you can walk all the way there.
We could take her.
What happened to doing what the nurses said?
No, if we only take her for a minute. I could give her a piggyback.
You'd drop her before we're halfway there. If we are going to take her, we'll do it my way.
So, simple Sam's a dad, eh? Well, for us all.
Leave him alone. He deserves a bit of happiness, does Sam?
Him and Alice had an hard time of it. We were up half the night with them.
What were you doing up there?
Supporting Chaz. She wasn't the one having a baby. Her and Del haven't stopped fighting since she got back. Had to make sure it didn't kick off in the hospital.
Oh, it must be terrible having two women fighting over you.
It is when they live under the same roof. So I'm thinking of asking Chaz to move in with me.
Can't the criminals wait? All right, but I want to see you soon. I miss you.
How can you possibly miss him? You've been on the phone every 2 minutes since he moved out.
Oh, it's not the same since he's not there. Actually, I've decided I'm going to ask them to move back in until they find somewhere more permanent.
You've decided? On your own?
Yeah, why? Don't you think you'd go for it?
Has it ever occurred to you that I might not? I did still own half this place last time I looked.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think...
You never do. In future, it'd be nice to be consulted before you decide to move all and sundry into my home.
You've only just got together.
We've been on and off for ages.
All the more reason to make sure it's going to last before you make such a big commitment. You moved Chloe in too fast, and look what happened then.
This is different. I've been crazy about Chaz since I met her. I've let daft things put me off, but not anymore. I know. She's the one.
Well, that's not how we did things in my day, but if you're happy, so am I.
Thanks, Dad. The only trouble is, Val's at Dale View, and there's nowhere else in the village to rent. Except your old gaff.
No, no.
You don't live there anymore.
I might want to go back one day.
You're not going anywhere. Please, Matt.
Won't rent mine. I thought you weren't happy about Carl being with Chaz.
I'm not. But I don't want to drive him away, do I?
Funny you didn't worry about that with me and Sadie.
Still can't believe you pinched a wheelchair.
Well, you wanted to come here. There you are. Our baby's over here. Hello, little Lynn. Has someone come to see you? It's your mum. You're not going to have a look, Alice? This is our son.
Sammy's so small, he's tiny.
Got a minute?
No, do me.
I've got an important question to ask. I need to talk to you alone.
Yeah, well, I'll have to wait. I need to do this, seeing as I didn't get to condition it this morning.
Not my fault you've got split ends.
Yeah, well, I'll come over there and split your ends in a minute.
Chaz, will you shut up? I'm trying to ask you to move in with me.
What?
I want us to get a place and spend our lives together. Who knows what I'm letting myself in for, though?
Are you serious?
Well, I've talked to Matt about renting his old place. I've cleared it with Dad. You can move in today if you want. Is that a yes?
Oh, I'm packing my bags right now. God, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, you damn cow.
You can touch him if you want.
Don't make me should.
He likes it, especially when you tickle his feet. The nurses don't mind neither. Just open the door and hold his hand.
Your hands are dirty.
You put alcohol on him. It's not whiskey like what Shadrach drinks, but stuff what kills James. Go on.
What is it? What's happening?
It means his heart's gone slow.
I wish you would not get a nurse.
No, it's okay as long as it don't go too slow. See? He's all right again now. He's stronger than he looks. Touch him and you'll see.
Can't.
It's okay, Alex.
No, it's not. My hands are too dirty. I don't want to touch him. I can't.
I never knew you cared.
It's for you. To say I'm sorry. I thought you'd been mad with me for being moody yesterday. And getting wrecked last night.
Oh, it's no big deal. Forget it.
Actually, I was hoping we could have a talk. In private.
I'm busy now.
But it's important. Can you meet me in the pub later?
Suppose so. I'll give you a call.
Cheers.
Sounds serious.
nice enough place. Maybe a bit impersonal at the moment.
Your Matthew decorated it himself.
But with a bit of work, we can make it our own.
Oh, I can think of another way to make it our own.
Are you suggesting the first thing we do is christen the place? I knew there was a reason I fell for you.
You are serious about this, Carl, aren't you? I mean, you're not going to chuck me out after the first round like you did last time.
I won't be that daft again. I want to spend my life with you.
Promise me nothing's going to mess this up.
I promise. This is for keeps.
Whee! Well, at least we've got more space now. We'll need it once Alice and the baby get home.
Or maybe I should move out and I'll give you my room.
Oh, there's no need for you to leave now Chas has gone.
Well, she ain't gone far enough. I still have to see her and Carl in the village most days.
She'll calm down soon. Now she's made things more official with her and Carl, she won't feel so threatened by you.
She shouldn't get too cosy. Oh, it's the way she winds me up sometimes. It's so tempting just to turn round and shatter her trumped-up dreams.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
In that case, stop worrying about Chas and let's have no more talk about you moving out. With everything that's going on, I need you.
I know it's scary coming in here first time. With all the wires and beeping and that.
How come you're okay?
I weren't yesterday. I was dead scared. But I figured it must be worse for baby. He's our little lad. And he needs us.
Hello, baby. Remember me? When you've been kicking for the last 7 months. Do you think he remembers me?
Of course he does. You're his mum.
Touches your heart, it does. Mother and baby.
I have to think of a name for him. I can't keep calling him baby forever.
Belle thinks he should be called Samson. I like it loads and loads, but we can think of something else if you don't.
As long as his middle name's after my dad. Don't mind. In fact, it's perfect. Samson John Dingle.
I thought I told you not to leave the ward. I suppose this explains what happened to me missing wheelchair as well.
It were just lying about in corridor like.
I'm sure it was. The oncology team are on their way over now, Alice. I'll have to take you back to the ward.
Can I stay a bit longer?
You promised you'd take cancer doctor as soon as you had baby. You've got to go, Alice. You promised.
Can I get you a drink?
I don't think that's a good idea after yesterday. I can't stay for long. What do you want to talk about?
Listen, if you don't want Martin to move in, then I won't ask him.
I just wish you'd remember I've still got a say in the matter.
Diane, would you mind if Martin and Kaylee moved in?
Seeing as you asked so nicely, how could I say no? So, you're really ready to join the ranks of us stepmums?
I wouldn't go that far.
It's a big step moving in with a kid. You need to be sure that it's okay with Kaylee as well as Martin.
Well, maybe I'll take her out somewhere tomorrow, have a girly day out, see what she thinks.
It's about what I said last night. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you.
I know you didn't mean it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I did.
You've just said you're sorry.
Well, I should have waited for a better time. Certainly should have put it better. I'm not sorry about how I feel. I am in love with you.
Now that you've had the baby, it's vital we deal with a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. We've scheduled a CT scan and a lumbar puncture for this afternoon.
Puncture? Like what you get on your bike?
It's a procedure where we drain fluid from the spine to see if there are any abnormal cells.
I thought I were going to start chemotherapy as soon as I had the baby.
Obviously, we want to start as soon as possible, but we need to know what we're dealing with first.
You know what you're dealing with? She's got cancer.
We know Alice has NHL, but we don't know how far it's spread. The test today will tell us if there are any metastases in your other organs or central nervous system.
Why would there be any meta-thingies in my nervous system?
That can be the progression of an aggressive form of NHL.
Don't understand.
Perhaps it would help if I went over it again. Put things more plainly. Let's start with what we know. Alice has cancer cells in her lymph system. Sorry, am I going too fast? You don't know what a lymph system is.
I don't know what a cell is.
So, if you don't do paperwork, what do you do with all your free time?
Oh, I occupy myself.
Do you fancy occupying yourself with me one night?
I'd love to, but unfortunately I'm seeing someone at the moment.
Shane, let me know if you're ever free.
Hey, I didn't know you were attached.
I'm not.
What did you turn Tony down for?
Well, I might want to go out with her sometime, but there's so many options around here. I'm keeping mine open for now.
I really like you, Danny, but I've spent my whole life tied down. I got married when I was 19 and then I met Scott. I want to have some fun.
Fun?
I'm just not ready for anything serious right now.
It was all over me till Scott got out of prison.
You think this is because of Scott? I couldn't possibly have a mind of my own.
I'm just saying it's funny how you've changed since he got back.
You're the one that's changed. If this was fun, it certainly isn't anymore.
What's that mean?
I need to be on my own for a while.
Dawn.
I've had it with men telling me how I feel. I'm sorry, but I can't do it anymore.
So, we know that the cancer is in Alice's lymph system.
That's them tubes what carry fat and stuff around the body.
Kind of. The lymph system moves fluid around the whole body, therefore it's possible, not definite, but possible the cancer may have spread somewhere else. The CT scan we do today should tell us whether that's the case.
CD what?
CT scan. It's a way of taking pictures inside of your body.
What, have you guts and everything?
Will it hurt?
The scan's painless, but there may be some discomfort from the lumbar puncture. I know it's a lot to deal with after having a baby, but it's important we do it as soon as possible.
Because then she can start having a treatment and get better.
Well, we'll know what chemotherapy to give her at least. Is everything clear now?
If the cancer has spread, does that mean I can't get better?
Not necessarily. We'll know more after you've had your tests.
Hello? Anyone in?
Hiya.
Oh, am I interrupting?
Not at all. What are you doing here?
I came to drop off our housewarming gift.
Oh. Well, stay. We can drink it together.
I don't want to be in the way.
More the merrier.
I'll dig out some glasses.
Good of you to call.
Just wanted to wish you all the best.
I know you're not my biggest fan, Tom, but just so you know, I love Carl and I would never hurt him.
Just so you know, if you ever do, I'll bring you down so fast you wish you'd never come back to the village.
Here we go.
All right, here's to your future. May it be a happy and a healthy one.
So what did Danny have to say for himself?
We split up.
What? What happened?
He said he loved me, I didn't say it back. Before I knew it, we were arguing and I'd finished with him. I don't even know why I did it, really.
Well, normally when someone tells you that they love you, it makes you realise how you feel about them.
You reckon?
Yeah, well, I remember when you first told me you loved me, my stomach was doing somersaults. I knew I loved you back. So if you didn't feel like that with Danny, then maybe it wasn't the right one.
I just don't know what's right anymore. Why can't I ever have a normal relationship?
You will do. But in the meantime, I'm here if you need me. As a friend.
As a friend, what I need is to be left alone.
going to go off and see Samson. I'll be here when you get back from your tests.
Wish I could go with you.
You heard what Doctor said. You have to go for your scan.
The mothers get to take their babies home. Why do I have to leave mine in a box while I go and get needles stuck in my back?
You're poorly. And you couldn't take Samson home if you wanted to. He's poorly too.
Because of me. Because I couldn't look after him properly.
Don't say that.
Maybe everyone's right. Maybe if I'd had the treatment when they told me to, he might not have been born early.
But he might have died.
Still might die. I don't know what I'd do if...
Don't. He's going to be all right. You both are.
You don't know that.
I never thought I'd have a family of my own. God decided to give me one. He's not going to take it away now.
Why not? It's not been fair to us so far. Nothing's gone right since the minute I found out I was pregnant.
It's going to get better. Once you start getting your medicine and Samson gets bigger, we can be a proper family.
Ready?
I'll be right here when you get back. It's going to be all right, Alice. I just know it is.